Now, when I get into the steam between Sagittarius and Scorpio, this will be the actual steam room. So for the most part, what's more extreme is the fixed sign, water. So the water is more mass, not the fire with just a little water in a pot. It's a whole bunch of water in a jacuzzi with the steam bath thing on, right? So for the most part, it's more water, but then the fire is mutable, right? So this makes you feel good and things of that nature, right? But a lot of times it can kind of separate you, make you exhausted if you be in there too fucking long and things of that nature, and make you separate from reality. So when you leave that steam room, you feel different. Your skin feel funny and things of that nature. This could play out in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension as someone going too deep into their religion, spiritual system, or their passions for their creativity that they want to express in a mutable fire way. Deep creativity with passion, Scorpio, that they want to express in a mutable way, Sagittarius, aka. And this is what makes a person start to seem very relatable or detached from reality from the individuals that's around them and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So that'd be like the esoteric steam room that you was in a steam room too long. So then when you came out the goddamn steam room, you feel very differently and things of that nature. So not only do you got a different perspective, but it don't feel the same how other people feel who wasn't in that steam room all day, and people who match the environment, temperature, and things of that nature. So a lot of times it could play out like that. Now it could get, now here's where it gets positive at. It could get real steamy in things like the bedroom and stuff like that. Real steamy, real feisty, where arguments sometimes are had by Scorpio, cuss Sagittarius, just for the sake of make-up sex and things of that nature, where the argument ain't even in the back of this relationship, these two individuals' mind. The argument ain't even for the sake of arguing. They know that they arguing to have sex. Different than other relationships that's arguing amongst each other. And then for the most part, that argument might just lead to sex because they make up. Where a Scorpio and Sagittarius, they like to correlate their relationship a lot of times where that's the play fight. Let's make up an argument, but in our mind, we know that's what we're doing in some way, shape, or form. And sometimes they would even play games on the family members and people that they're around and shit like that. They'll make people think that they got a flunked out relationship, or behind closed doors, this is how they get down with each other. And they like to role play. They like to role play, the bedroom and shit like that. So that's where it gets steamy. But it get negative steamy in the other explanation that I broke down, where you could become an individual that appear to be detached from the world and other individuals and things of that nature based upon you being in a separate room, a separate house in the spiritual world from everybody else. And this allegory is going to be from fire or water. So that house is going to be in the anthropomorphized concept of a steam room. And therefore, that's when you feel different from the external weather that everybody else is participating in. And that's when people look at you crazy. Now, the other steam is Leo and Cancer.